Welcome to the South Ops Fire Weather Webcast for Wednesday, May 6th. I'm your host, Kristen Stewart. After multiple bouts of cool, cloudy, and occasional wet weather over the last month and a half, we are finally back to a much quieter and drier pattern. There is much less cloud cover this morning as compared to early this week, as weak high pressure is beginning to build back in. There are some patchy low clouds from lingering surface moisture and cool temperatures, but they should clear fairly quickly this morning. There is a more robust low cloud deck to our north, but from the way things are looking, those should clear fairly quickly as well. Other than that, it will be quite a nice day overall, with plenty of sunshine this afternoon and seasonable spring temperatures. Over the past month and a half or so, we have been in a very progressive weather pattern with low pressure systems moving through the state every few days. This prevented any long stretches of hot and dry weather from setting up, like what we saw a lot of during the winter and early spring. Now we are seeing a change back to that more stagnant pattern. Model projections are indicating high pressure will redevelop over the state today and remain overhead through at least mid-next week. The high pressure will remain on the weaker side through the rest of this week, then become much stronger Sunday into Monday, before weakening by mid-next week. As a result, we are going back to a much warmer and drier pattern for an extended period of time. As high pressure starts to build in, strong warming is expected region-wide today and Thursday, particularly away from the immediate coast. We will be around seasonal average today, then temperatures on Thursday will rise around 5 to 10 degrees above seasonal average, with valley highs in the mid to upper 80s. Highs will be in the 70s to near 80 closer to the coast and around 100 in the low desert. There will be additional warming Friday into early next week, with temperatures rising around 1 to 3 degrees each day, peaking around Sunday and Monday. Highs will become well above seasonal average, with valleys rising into the mid-90s to near 100 by Monday, though the Central Valley may exceed 100. Highs will be in the 80s closer to the coast and around 105 to 110 in the low desert. This will be the first time we've seen this kind of heat since March, and it is going to stick with us for several days. Despite the well above normal heat, we are not expecting any record highs to be broken at this time. After the peak heat early next week, temperatures will slowly cool back down, but it will remain quite warm through the week. Humidity will begin to lower across the region today, though not significantly so, as it is more of a transition day with weak high pressure building in. Afternoon minimums will largely be in the 20 to 40% range away from the deserts. Much higher humidity is expected near the coast as a shallow marine layer and onshore flow remain in place. Humidity will lower further late this week and into early next week as high pressure dominates, with minimums largely dropping into the 12 to 25% range away from the deserts by the weekend. The marine layer will become much shallower, keeping higher humidities isolated to the immediate coastline. As we move closer to next week, we will also see more expansive areas of fair to poor overnight recoveries in the deserts and higher Southern California terrain. Thanks to the recent cool and wet weather we've been having over the past month and a half, our dead fuel moistures have been averaging near to above seasonal normals. The upcoming warm and dry pattern will lead to significant declines in dead fuel moistures, with light to medium dead fuels becoming much more receptive to burning. In the live fuels, the upcoming pattern will likely accelerate or reinitiate curing trends in the low to mid-elevation brush, while providing a boost for higher elevation fuels to continue moving out of dormancy and into a more robust growing state. Large fire potential is expected to steadily increase through next week as fuels dry out from the upcoming warm and dry weather pattern. While most non-grass fuel types are still not conducive to significant fire activity, we should expect a significant and sustained increase in initial attack activity, with a large grass-dominated fire distinctly possible on any day. By early next week, we could see increasing receptivity in the heavier dead fuels and maybe even some of the brush. So, after a very quiet couple months, we are finally starting to ramp up fire activity. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Our next webcast will be on Thursday, May 7th. Have a fantastic day.